remember the moment so vividly, standing there in that boutique feeling utterly exposed and ridiculous. My brother's wedding was supposed to be a joyous occasion, but here I was, caught in a whirlwind of fabric and expectations that seemed impossible to meet. The dress, if you could call it that, was a strapless, backless contraption that seemed designed to humiliate rather than flatter. And the worst part? My brother's fiancée, Sarah, insisted it was the only option. Let's rewind a bit. My name is Emily, and I'm 28 years old. My younger brother, Alex, is 24, and he's about to marry Sarah, who's 29. Growing up, Alex and I were inseparable. We shared everything from secrets to silly childhood dreams. So naturally, when he asked me to be a part of his wedding party, I was thrilled. I didn't know Sarah very well, but she seemed nice enough during the holidays, and she was a great mom to her daughter. I liked her, genuinely. The wedding planning was in full swing, and we had reached the stage where it was time to plan the bachelorette party and, of course, pick out those matching bridesmaid dresses. I was excited, or at least I thought I was. That excitement quickly turned to dread when I saw the dresses Sarah had chosen. Sarah is tall, slender, and has that fashion model physique. Her sister and friends, all part of the bridal party, shared similar builds. I, on the other hand, am fairly thin but with a large chest. In bra sizes, I'm a 28H or 30H, depending on the store. As we made our way to the boutique, I tried to push aside my apprehension. Maybe the dresses would surprise me. The boutique was upscale, the kind of place where you feel like you should whisper and walk on tiptoes. Sarah had already selected a few styles for us to try on. As I slipped into the first dress, I felt my heart sink. It was a strapless, backless, pleated tube that tied at the armpits and just sort of hung there. No zippers, no structure, just fabric draping over my body like a tent. I looked in the mirror and saw a distorted version of myself staring back. The boutique employees were kind, offering me a complimentary strapless bra, but Sarah insisted that since the dresses were backless, I couldn't wear it to the wedding. I felt a wave of panic. Without any support, the dress looked even more absurd. My chest created a tent-like effect, and I felt like a walking wedge doorstop. When I emerged from the dressing room, the winces on everyone's faces confirmed my worst fears. I tried to reason with Sarah, suggesting we look at styles with a bodice, something that would offer a bit more support, but she was adamant. It was this dress or nothing. I felt a mix of frustration and embarrassment. I didn't want to cause a scene, but I also couldn't imagine standing up in front of everyone at the wedding feeling so exposed. I decided then and there that I couldn't do it. I told Sarah I wouldn't be a bridesmaid if it meant wearing that dress. Her reaction was immediate and intense. She was furious, but I was resolute. I changed back into my clothes and left the boutique, feeling a mix of relief and guilt. On the train ride home, I called Alex. I needed to explain my decision. He was understanding, even admitting that he had seen videos Sarah's sister took and agreed that I looked ridiculous. He wanted us to make up, though, because he really wanted me in the wedding party. His enthusiasm was infectious, and I promised I'd try. But when I reached out to Sarah and her sister, neither picked up. Later, my girlfriend showed me Sarah's social media story where she was ranting about fake and selfish people who want to be the center of attention. It stung. I wasn't trying to steal the spotlight. I just wanted to feel comfortable. I was torn. I wanted to make Alex happy, but the thought of wearing that dress filled me with dread. Sarah seemed stubborn, and I wasn't sure how to bridge the gap between us. Would I be the asshole if I didn't try to rejoin the wedding party? I didn't know. All I knew was that I needed to find a way to make peace with this situation for my brother's sake and for my own. As I sat there, reflecting on everything, I realized that sometimes standing up for yourself means making difficult choices. It means risking misunderstanding and conflict, but it also means staying true to who you are. And in that moment, I knew I had to find a way to balance my own needs with my desire to support my brother. The journey wasn't over, but I was determined to find a resolution that honored both my brother's happiness and my own comfort. It was a delicate dance, but one I was willing to undertake for the sake of family and love. Subscribe for more stories.